In 2004, I had the privilege and the pleasure of interviewing Malcolm Jamal Warner, acclaimed actor, director, poet, musician, and activist. I interviewed him for an African American publication called City Flight Magazine, and Malcolm had just launched his new band called Miles Long. He defined Miles Long as urban jazz, and Malcolm played the bass in the band, and he was also the band leader. And it was a mall tour, and I ended up seeing him perform at the Richmond Mall, Hilltop Mall here in the Bay Area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you one excerpt from our one-on-one interview, and this is the last part of the interview where I asked Malcolm how he managed to keep himself emotionally grounded following the end of the Cosby Show and its run. Here is Malcolm's response. Malcolm said, "It's actually something that started really when the Cosby Show began. I was 13 years old, and my mother was the one who explained to me that even with the phenomenal success of the show in the first year, it could be over the next year. What are you going to do when the show is over? Even at 13, in our first season, I never had time to sit back and celebrate being a TV star because my focus was work after Cosby. I was almost obsessed with life after Cosby. I did not want to be one of those where are they now child actors. My philosophy is that when you're hot, that's when it's time to bust your butt. With longevity comes dry spells. You have to really bust your butt while you're hot, so when you do have those dry spells, you're not forced to make desperate acting choices. Because this is such a soul-destroying business, when you make desperate acting choices, you end up putting your identity on the line. Although I can look back at some of my work and cringe because it could have been better, I never want to look back on my work and cringe because I'd done a body of work that was degrading. That goes against my values. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Ashe.